for Howard. She's one of the best servers in Maryland JUCO.
You can see why, a lot of kind of knuckling spin on that.
And it was a low angle. And here we go with Howard. There's Penn with a big one. Nice block. Save there by Mary Catherine Gleason, and we're off to a good start. And there's 1 point for Howard.
Unforced error by Amy Clark, but you can see both teams kind of ready to play today. A lot of good action by the net.
Great shot there by our camera crew. And that was a little longer than they wanted. And Penn picks it right off the top of the net and slams home another one. She's way up there in kills for Maryland JUCO.
Well, it looks like that one just squirted out of bounds, and both teams celebrating the point initially, but that one is going to Rockville.
Good
but you can
call.
see how tough a serve that is to return. It just got bumped right back over the net.
There's the lower set. We're going to see a lot of that tonight. The lower set by Howard. They like to do what they call quick middles.
And that one squirts out of bounds. That was one of those quick middles, just a dink as soon as you can get up near the net.
And the Knights on top 2-1 in the very early going here. Playing one of the top teams in Maryland JUCO. We're going to say that all night. And it's now 2-2.
Sherry Penn with a precision kill that time.
And Priscilla Aguilar comes in for Howard, replacing Sherry Penn. Sherry Penn, one of the captains on the team, along with Julia Brostrom, who is yet to see action.
And Aguilar, the usual libero for the team, this time substituting in as a backline player.
And she leads the team in digs, a lot of digs.
And certainly from your defensive specialist, that's what you want to see, but a wicked serve right there.
Boy, that was a tough, low, hard serve. But they got the point out of it.
You know, Rockville is really adapting to the style that they've played with all season. They're not going to get a lot of sets right by the net because they have to struggle to return serves, but their attack from a couple meters back has really picked up since last time we saw them.
Well, they've been constantly improving. There was a nice one by Roa, but there's that communication bug again.
And excellent positioning on the spike dig, but then who's going to get the next ball?
One of the things that we've talked about, Sean, of course, is the chemistry on the court. And part of that is the communication. It's a key factor in volleyball. Great save there by Marshall.
And we heard Coach Mafinajad say that's the job of the setter. The problem is that Paulina Roa, who is the setter, had the bump, so someone else has to set that time. And it's the setter's job to point out, well, I got the bump, somebody take that. She can't sit there with her arms up waiting for someone to set.
Roa giving it all up there to try to save that one.
Yeah, those are the hustle and the heart that Roa brings. A smart and a heads-up player who's still learning the job of a setter at the junior college level. But certainly she is out there for a reason. She does a great job for the Rockville Knights.
Asha Brown from Wheaton High School with that serve. And that was a wicked, wicked kill there by Ariel Reeser.
Nice cross-court action by Oriel Reeser. That one's not getting returned.
No. Great feint there at the net. Great play there by Howard, no question about it. And this is Allison Pecor, and she is serving another hard serve. But the Knights get it in there. They find no man's land.
Rockville is doing an excellent job digging out these tough serves and really getting an attack out of it. Amy Clark with a nice little dig there, just sneaks over everybody.
And found a home. Here's Grace Kim. Long, that's going to go out. That's a fault. And a point for Howard. Howard in front, 6-5. First set from Montgomery College, Rockville. Michael Brown alongside Sean Kobrin calling the action. There's the set by Roa. Marshall, good strong hit from Marshall, but a great save there.
And Michael, I really like the body language there by Amy Clark. This is a mark of a team that is expecting to play better and expecting to win. Mishandled the dig there a little bit, and she kind of stomped to the ground. She expects a little bit better of herself, and maybe that expectation wasn't there earlier in the season.
Reeser's serve. This is a good serving team, this Howard team.
well-placed hit right there.
And they called that one in. Howard thought it was out.
Call's coming a little slower with one official tonight, but this is a well-placed hit.
All it has to do is touch any part of the line. There's a set for Clark. Dinks it over. Brostrom is now in for Howard, number 3.
And a double hit for Rockville.
So that's a fault. The same player cannot hit the ball twice without it touching someone else first.
And sometimes that's kind of handling the ball up into the air. It's a little more deceptive to see than simply hitting it twice yourself.
Brostrom. Great shot there by Clark, but it's saved by Brostrom, one of the finest players in Maryland JUCO going right now. And there's Amy Clark, who appears to really be fired up.
She's really playing an excellent match, and that's the offense that Rockville wants. Mary Kathleen Gleason got a hit, and Amy Clark got a hit. And those are the players that you want trying to kill the ball.
She just powered it through there. Here's Pauline Roa, freshman, Watkins Mill High School. And that's
a poor rotation on Rockville that time. They weren't positioned right, started moving before the serve.
Cannot move before the serve.
Just a little bit of overzealousness by Rockville. But you can see the progress of Pauline Roa. She got the set to her power players that last point that Rockville won.
Another good dig on the serve. Pecor to Penn, and that hits the antenna. And that is a point for Rockville. And it hits the antenna. That is a violation.
So we can see Sherry Penn likes to hit the corners there. She had the cross-court hit, and she tried for another one there, but 2 unforced errors by Penn so far has the set tied up.
Missed hit there. And here's Mary Catherine Gleason serving for Rockville. Penn again. Clark right there to slow it down. Clark over the net. Great dig by Reeser. Ellen Marshall, Roa. This will be a long attempt, but a strong attempt there by Gleason. Good rally we've got going here. Marshall, too strong. That was a great rally, ending with just a little bit too much oomph on it there by Ellen Marshall.
And it's tough to get that attacking hit when you're hitting it from about 5 meters back of the net.
Absolutely, that's a long way to go. It's tough to get it in there.
Just simple geometry, tough to get the downward angle in a good place when you're hitting that far back.
Absolutely. Kim with a really good save there on a tough serve. Right now, Montgomery College more than holding their own.
This is where they have to be careful here. 2 quick points by Howard.
Don't want to let this get away, as you talked about in the open, Sean.
They've been playing well the entire set so far, and they want to get a point back right here.
Long serve there, loping serve. Here's Asha Brown.
Asha Brown on fire right there. Good attacking kill, and you wouldn't expect that out of Asha Brown, one of the smallest players on the team. But look at these ups right here.
Well, you know, Coach Mafino said she is the most athletic player on the team, and boy, she showed it right there. That was a great shot. And
almost another one right there, just a little mistimed jump. Asha Brown nursing a jammed finger, and if there's any kind of small hurt you don't want to have in volleyball, that's one of them. So really tough being out there tonight.
Boy, especially the way Howard hits the ball. You don't want to, you want your fingers nice and healthy.
I would imagine there's all sorts of jammed fingers that come out over the season.
Oh, I would think so. Brown gets it over. We're down to their last. Here goes Reeser. Reeser really gets up for the point.
A net fault on Rockville, but they couldn't return that anyway.
Reeser not particularly tall by volleyball standards, 5'6", but she gets up there very well.